Welcome back to the Goku Report. This is a new box office sales history list. Next time we will be looking at a sci-fi, or rather a fantasy series called Harry Potter. But this time we are looking at one of my all-time favorite sci-fi slash horror franchises of all time, which would lead to my love of a lot of sci-fi stuff in the future with elements of horror, such as games like the Dead Space series. But first up, we start with the Ridley Scott originally done series, Alien. And we'll start with the first film. Original Alien was released in 1979, rated R, and it would have a budget of $11 million. Its total box office domestically, it would make 77.1% of its global take. It would do $81,900,459. Worldwide, it would do $106,285,522 on a budget of $11 million. That's pretty good, needless to say. And it would definitely become one of the most beloved sci-fi films of all time, in my opinion, as well as one of the best horror films of all time. This is a movie that still holds up, I think, even all these years later, and you can't help but admire the fact if it wasn't for this, we would never have one of the coolest alien design creatures of all time with the xenomorphs. Coming in next, we look at the second film in the series done by James Cameron, and that be Aliens. Of course, again, rated R, released in 1986. Unfortunately, the budget is not known. It would do 65% of its total take domestically. It would do $85,160,248. Domestically, it would do worldwide $131,060,248. So it did a little increase, not a huge amount, just about a little over $20 million more dollars. Next, we would get the first, by many people's opinions, one of the worst Alien films, so I dare say it's not the worst. Next, we go to Alien 3, which was released in 1992. Once again, rated R. Let's be honest, every one of the films is rated R, so no use mentioning any more of the ring. It would have a budget of $15 million, quite a decent increase. Box office, 34.7% would come from domestic. It would do $55,473,545, which is definitely a decrease of almost $30 million from the previous film domestically. Worldwide, it would do more. It would do $159,814,498. So okay. Then we would get arguably the worst film in the Alien series, and strangely enough, one of the people that helped write the script for this film was Joss Whedon, of all people. That being Alien Resurrection, in my opinion, one of the worst sci-fi films of all time. Just personal opinion, it's definitely not the worst. That would probably be Battlefield Earth. But total, this film would have a budget of $75 million, which is crazy. It would do domestically 29.6% would be domestic. It would do $47,795,658 total. Worldwide, it would do $161,376,069. Needless to say, the series has never been a huge box office film, much like the Star Trek films for the most part. Then we would get the very divisive film in the series, which is technically a prequel. And it wouldn't even have Alien in the title, but it is an Alien film. And this is probably my second favorite film in the franchise. very controversial opinion. This is very much a movie, either you love it or hate it. There's really no middle ground on this movie. That being the 2012 and the return of Ridley Scott at the director's helm. That would be Prometheus, with a budget of $130 million. Quite a big jump. Of course, the previous film worldwide would do like 161 million. Total domestic would make up 31.4% of its total take. It would do domestically though $126,477,084. Worldwide, this is by far the most successful film in the franchise, is Prometheus. It would do $403,354,469 at the box office. And then we have the last film, which was one of my top 10 favorite films of the year. It came out. In fact, I think it ranked like number 3 favorite film of the year in 2017. But last we talk about, of course, once again, Ridley Scott returns, and we also get the return of Michael Fassbender. And that being Alien Covenant, which is my third favorite in the Alien series. Which, if you've already watched my best to worst list on Alien series, you already know this. But Alien Covenant would be released in 2017. It would have a budget of $97 million, a little bit smaller, but surprisingly the effects and stuff are actually very good for the budget. I think that's good. Ridley showed he can actually do a solid job without the need of a humongous, like 200 million plus budget of like many Disney films. Domestically, it would do 30.1% of its total revenue. It would make $74,262,031. Worldwide, Alien Covenant would do $240,891,765. And that, for this time, is the box office history of the Alien franchise. Like I said, stay tuned. Next time, we will be looking at the Harry Potter series. And in the future sometime, I'm looking about possibly doing one of these also for the Superman films, as well as Batman films, but they will have to be strictly theatrically released only, and also I will be excluding animated Batman films. It will be strictly the live action films. So with that said, see you soon enough. Same YouTube time, same YouTube channel. Stay safe out there. Hopefully you enjoyed the music, by the way.